for me, it's like, feels balanced.
We all know Robyn hoards audacity the way she hoards all things purple. But when she said that financially things were fair and balanced in the mid-season finale of season 19, I damn near fell out of my chair. I mean,
the lies! There you go, this bitch, I'm telling you.
We don't have documentation of the early years of the Brown family, but we do have all the video evidence of Robyn's entry into and the eventual role she played in the destruction of this family. Robyn, there is no way anybody is going to seriously believe you contributed anything other than pain and heartache to this family. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In episode 20 of season 19, the mid-season finale, we of course are talking finances and Robyn gets really bold with her assertions.
For 2 decades, it was a combined pot of money and we just took care of whoever needed to be taken care of. It really took me a long time to get out of that mindset. And I really thought that by putting my resources towards Robyn's house, that eventually the time would come around, it would be our turn, my turn. But that never really happened.
Janelle, when she sold her home in Vegas, the proceeds from the sale of that went into Robyn's home. Doing anything finances with him is just terrible.
You know, I really did catch on too late that all of a sudden there was a change in thought that resources weren't for the benefit of the whole family.
This is a tough conversation for me because I'm just like, wait a minute, we worked together for so long and I helped so much with these earlier years. Like for me, it's like, feels balanced.
This is a tough conversation for me. Girl, miss us with all of your bullshit. It's a tough conversation because you have no defense. Tim Gibbons was your last line of defense in getting somewhat of a sympathetic edit. And now you and Cody are out here floundering, looking like the scam artists you really are. This feels balanced. Bro, you and Cody just put $400,000 down on a $2 million home. We find out at various times during these more recent seasons that the proceeds from both Mary and Janelle's Vegas homes went straight to the down payment on the McMansion. Let's go back to the early years, shall we? And remember all of the help Robyn didn't contribute to the family, financial or otherwise.
So coming to the family and not working, it was like this huge transition of going, Cody, I need to pay a bill. You know, do I just put the bill on the counter? How do you want to work this?
I really did not see how the dollars and cents were going to work. I mean, we were struggling to keep the roof over our own heads, and we were going to bring this person in and pay rent and groceries, and there was going to be no income coming in. I was worried. I'm hopeful that Robyn will get a job. She has been looking. It's not for lack of looking. It has been very nice to have her home because Christine she really did kind of need to check out for a few months. Robyn's kind of held things together.
There's days I'll have, you know, Janelle's kids over and she's come over and picked them up and stuff. And it's like, in my mind, just going, please help her to see what value I am to this family.
The indoctrination and brainwashing coming out of Janelle's mouth in this clip is hard to watch. The only thing Robyn was alleging to be contributing at this time was additional childcare because supposedly Christine was just overwhelmed by having Truly. I mean, I have no doubt that Christine was overwhelmed. I've had 2 kids and the postpartum struggle is real. But nobody gave a shit about Christine's childcare load before Cody started courting Robyn. She was literally caring for the daily needs of a dozen kids by herself for the most part. But Robyn comes in as a complete financial liability for this family, and the best Cody could come up with to justify her presence was occasional babysitting duties. Robyn literally tells us she came into this family and asked Cody where to put her bills. Janelle talks about how hopeful she is Robyn will get a job one day, and boy did that age like milk. So please, Robyn, explain it to me like I'm 5 because clearly I am missing something. How is any of this balanced? At this point, Janelle and Mary just want at least what they paid into to Coyote Pass. That's all. And the longer Cody and Robyn drag this out, the more Janelle and Mary are going to reveal just how unequally the family's financial resources were divided over the years. I mean, it really is in Cody's best interest to get this property sold and or divided so that Janelle and Mary will shush up about the family's financial history. It just keeps getting worse and worse for Cody and Robyn. And I feel like the more that comes out about these who have been robbing Peter to pay Paul, as Mary would say, may land one of them in prison one day. But Janelle needs to quit bitching, because remember that one time Cody offered to gift her Christine's house?
I tried to help Janelle buy a house, and she got mad at me. She wanted that RV lifestyle.
So Cody always likes to say, well, I offered to help you buy a house. Well, he wanted me to buy Christine's house, which I didn't really like.
Janelle wanted the RV lifestyle, says Cody. This clown is just so exhausting. Let's go back and watch how that all went down when Cody suggested they just buy Christine's house.
Well, her offer didn't go through on the house.
Yeah, she said that.
Why don't we buy it? We buy the house, we build on Coyote Pass, you move into that house, we rent this house.
I want a house. I'm ready to be settled in my own house.
And I don't want this house. I want to be out on the property. That's the whole reason I've been doing everything I've been doing. I want to be out there.
I still think you're not being open-minded.
Okay, Cody, I talked to Kelly. It's like, no, Cody, it's like everybody's lost sight of the reason that we moved here was to build out there.
I see that we just lack creativity here. I understand what
Cody,
Kelly's saying.
And I'm just saying, if we were prioritizing like we did when we bought other houses, we could pay off the land.
You know, we've always worked together to take care of the whole family. And I know right now we're in a position where we can't pay off that property yet.
You're not thinking like an entrepreneur. You're seeing.
I get all that, Cody, but I don't have a house. I want my own house.
Cody admits to being creative, and I will tell you what that means. They are at Christine's house because it hasn't sold yet. Cody is hoping he can get Christine to sign over the house to Janelle. So boom, he would have bought Janelle a home that she doesn't want. And ultimately, I don't think Christine would have walked away with any money from her house. Cody would have just manipulated these women out of yet another asset. But oh my goodness, you guys, check out just how Cody describes Janelle's persistence on getting what she's owed. And Mary is like, oh, I'm okay with being robbed blind, Cody, if you'll just love me.
Dude, you have a house. You go home and you live in the house with Robyn. I have no house.
Financially, at least up until fairly recently, our family's always kind of like worked together. When I sold my house in Vegas, I gave my money that I made from that house to Robyn so that she could buy her house here in Flagstaff. And like, I have no problem with the fact that I'm renting still.
I've been pushing this house of Christine's onto Janelle for a long time, and Janelle's like, stop it. If she can't work with me to solve the problems, then she gets to solve the problems on her own. And the way she's going about it, with buying the RV, with moving out there, with this whole charade, it's not working.
Did you catch when Mary said up until recently they were still all working together financially? And we know what that means. That means that Robyn and Cody were hoarding all the money for themselves. This is maddening. And Mary is saying here in season 17 that she is hunky-dory with this setup, giving all of her money to Cody and Robyn because maybe one day Cody will love her again. And it's like, this is so hard to watch because this is straight up abuse. What it's starting to sound like to me is that Christine put her foot down about her Vegas house when it sold. And she used the proceeds from her Vegas home selling to put a down payment on her Flagstaff home. Because remember, besides Robyn, Christine was the only other wife who purchased a home in Flagstaff. And that was a very smart move on Christine's part. And unless the family bank account is just straight up Robyn's bank account, we have Janelle and Mary telling us at various times on camera that they gave the proceeds of the sale of their Vegas homes to Robyn for the down payment on the McMansion. It doesn't sound like it went anywhere communal at all. It all went to Robyn. This all feeling balanced to Robyn tells you all you need to know about her as a person. She reminds me of Mandy Moore in the movie Saved, trying to out-Christian everyone when really she is the one acting the most like the devil.
You don't know the first thing about love. I am filled with Christ's love.
Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the balancing of the Brown family finances. And let Robyn be the lesson to us all that we really need to lead with our actions, right? We can all talk the talk, but actions speak louder than words. And Robyn's actions tell the world. She is a con artist. As always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my second channel, Sarah's Builds, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be down in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and X at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.